that too much information?
Hello, guys. My name's Virginia Dobmeyer. Everybody calls me Jenny or Candy's mom. And I'm here just to give a speech today to try to persuade you to change from the tanning beds and go to spray tanning because it's much better for your skin. If you go to the tanning beds, the ultraviolet light can cause really bad skin, dry, wrinkled, nasty skin melanomas that are really, really horrible, and skin cancers. And I can pass these around so everybody can see these. And to avoid that, it's a really simple situation. You can go to any place that does airbrush tanning, and it will cause a really pretty tan, but it will also save your skin. Now, the airbrush tanning solution has DHA in it, and for anybody who doesn't know, DHA is just sugar cane, and it's put into children's food, their formulas. It's very safe, and that's what colors you, the DHA. Now, it also has aloe veras and moisturizers, so it's something that's very healthy for your skin. And doctors, when I was airbrush tanning people, doctors would actually send their clients to me that had skin cancers so that I would airbrush tan them, or pregnant girls, because it's safe for pregnant women also. You need to have a well-ventilated area, and we're outside today, so we don't have ventilation fans, but if you go to the tanning salons, you need to know that you want to look to make sure they have a vent in there and that it's clean, that they have a paper on the floor, because if you're stepping in the same spot someone else was tanning and they're not cleaning, you're going to have tan on the bottom of your feet. So you want to make sure of that. When you go, you should have your skin prepared by using a salt scrub or a sugar scrub, something to get all the old skin cells off. Make sure that you're shaved, because when you shave, the next time you're taking that tan off, because it tans the older cells on your body. You also want to make sure that you take a lot of really loose, big clothes. Something like flip-flops that you're not going to rub it off your feet until you wash for the first time. So the first thing they will normally have you do is go into a tanning section all by itself. I gave them the option. They could either tan in their underclothes or a bathing suit, or if it was a woman, they didn't have to have clothing on. If it was a man, I required them to do so. But you would stand inside, and I would usually have them turn with your back to me. So if you want to turn with your back to me, it's a really easy way of doing things. The tanning solution itself is a little cold when it first goes on, and we're outside today because it's a nice day, but it might be cold even inside. I usually start with the back of the leg. Sorry. I better turn on the compressor. Now I'm going to talk a little bit louder because the compressor will be running. I start with the back of the leg and brush. As you can see, as it goes on, it even adds the color. Some of the tanning solution is clear. You won't see the color, and so it starts to tan your skin. That's better for when you have clothing on, because if you don't wear something old, or if you wear something really nice as a light color, it could actually stain your clothing. I airbrush the back of the leg first, making sure to get every part. Then I have her turn to the side. Then I'll go down the side of her leg. And then making sure to get her ankle on the side of her foot. Another thing you want to remember is, if you don't wear fingernail polish, to at least polish for that day, either in a clear or colored polish, because if you don't have a barrier cream on the fingernail, it will tan your nail just like your skin, because it is part of your skin. Okay, turn with the other side. We'll go all the way down this leg, and then I will have her step with one foot forward and one foot back in sort of a lunge position. And we'll get her in between the legs and the bend of the legs. It's a very It's a very easy process, but it gives a nice look to the skin. Okay, I'll have it turn the other way with the lunge position. And it's kind of cold, like I say, but when you're inside, it's not as bad. Okay, I'll have you face me. We'll go right down the front. And you want to make sure that they get the top of your foot, but not real heavy. Because when your feet start to peel, they'll peel before anything else, because your feet will tend to get drier. When your feet start to peel, you want to use a salt scrub or a sugar scrub to kind of smooth that out and peel properly. We'll go down the front of the other leg. And then, once the whole body is tanned, I usually give them a blow dryer. They want to dry themselves off, or they can have a fan for tanning to blow it off. And once they are dry, it needs to be left on for 7 to 10 hours. So if you do it like before you go to bed, you have to sleep with it. So you want to make sure that your sheets are like a darker color so that you don't stain and ruin them. If you have leather car seats, you want to make sure you bring towels to set on, because leather is organic, so it tans anything that's organic. So you have to be careful with that. Once you're tanned, I would tell you, to leave it on, like I said, 7 to 10 hours. Once you shower, you want to be very careful with how you clean yourself. You'll use a soft washcloth, go over the area lightly, because if you're removing any dead cells, you're taking that tan off. So after you wash, if there's any areas that need to be redone, most places don't mind that you call and say, hey, you missed a spot here or there, but compared to the stand-up tanning bed or spray tans, where you just walk in and it does it yourself, it's better to get somebody that is spraying it personally, because they can actually turn you and see where there's spots missing. If you're standing there and you're missing in between the legs or under the arms, anywhere that just a spray tanning booth would miss, it would be a problem. So I recommend that you go personally and have someone stand there and tan and see. Now we spray tanned her top part to begin with before we started for time, and you can see the difference already, the line that is created from the tan, and it's a nice natural look, and I think it's better than taking a risk of drying your skin out and getting skin cancer. So hopefully you will take this little bit of advice and switch from going to the tanning beds and possibly going to airbrush tanning, and keep all your beautiful skin looking as young and beautiful as you are. So thank you for giving your bunko night to me for a little bit tonight, and I appreciate that.